How to break bad habits. 1. How to break bad habits. Everyone has habits, and there's nothing fundamentally wrong with them. Some are pretty useful. Maybe you lay out your clothes for work the night before or automatically turn off the lights when you leave a room. There are some other habits such as biting your nails, too much sex, too much eating, drinking caffeine too late in the day, or hitting snooze too many times might not be so beneficial. 2. The making of a habit. There are a few theories around how habit is developed, such as reminder. This is a trigger or cue that could be a conscious behavior, such as flushing the toilet, or a feeling, such as nervousness. Routine. This is the behavior associated with the trigger. Flushing the toilet cues you to wash your hands, while feeling nervous triggers biting your nail. Doing something over and over can make the behavior routine. Reward. The reward associated with a behavior also helps make a habit stick. If you do something that causes enjoyment or relieves distress, the pleasurable release of dopamine in your brain can make you want to do it again. 3. Find the core value of your bad habit. Triggers are the first step in developing a habit. Identifying the triggers behind your habitual behaviors is the first step in moving past them. Spend a few days tracking your habit to see whether it follows any patterns. Where does the habitual behaviors happen? Are other people involved? Does it happen right after something else? What time of day? How do you feel when it happens? 4. Watch how habit work. Strictly identify these components is the first step to hijacking your habit. Pay close attention the next few times your routine happens and try to notice the sign and reward that prompted it. For best results, write down the cue, routine, and reward each time. 5. Focus on why you want to change. Why do you want to break or change a certain habit? As per research, that may be easier to change your behavior when the change you want to make is valuable or beneficial to you. Take a few minutes to consider why you want to break the habit and any benefits you see resulting from the change. List out these reasons may help you think of a few that hadn't occurred to you yet. Seeing the list can keep the change you're trying to make fresh in your mind. If you do happen to fall back into the habit, your list reminds you why you want to keep trying. 6. How the activity changed into habit. Did you know? Enjoyable behaviors can prompt your brain to release a chemical called dopamine. If you do something over and over, dopamine is there when you're doing it. That strengthens the habit even more. When you are not doing those things, dopamine creates the desire to do it again. The parts of our brains are working against us when we try to overcome bad habits. These routines can become hardwired in our brain. 7. How to replace your habit. You should think of another activity you can do when you get in bed that'll satisfy your craving for social connection. Try calling a friend for a few minutes or FaceTiming your mom before bed. Experiment with a few routines to see what works best for you. Make an effort to do it each time the cue and craving hit. Since this new habit will fulfill your brain's craving, you won't feel much physical or psychological pushback. Then the more you do it, the easier it will be for your brain to ingrain this new habit. Is pretty soon, it'll become another nature. 8. Get help of a friend. A friend can still offer support even if they don't have any habits they want to change. Consider telling a trusted friend about the habit you're trying to break. They can encourage you in times of doubt and gently remind you of your goal if they notice you slipping back into old habits. 9. Do practice mindfully. Mindfulness can help you develop awareness around your thoughts, feelings, and actions. This practice includes simply observing impulses that relate to your habit without judging them or reacting to them. 10. Replace the habit with a different one. You might have an easier time breaking a habit if you replace the unwanted behaviors with a new behavior. Instead of simply trying to stop the unwanted behaviors, suppose you want to stop reaching for candy when you're hungry at work. If you simply try to avoid the candy dish, you might fall back into the habit when you can't resist hunger. In that case, add dry fruits and nuts into your bag and to keep at your desk gives you another healthy snack option. 11. Leave yourself reminders using stickers, sticky notes, or other visual reminders wherever the habit behaviors happen can help you rethink the action when something triggers you. Some few ideas shared here. Want to break the habit of drinking soda with every meal? Try leaving small stickers on your refrigerator that you'll see when you go to reach for a can. Trying to remember to turn off lights when you leave a room. Leave a note for yourself on the light switch or door. Want to start keeping your keys in a designated place so you stop losing them frequently. Leave a dish for your keys in the first place you'll see it when you return home. 12. Prepare for mistakes. Breaking a habit can be challenging, though you might find some habits easier to shake than others. Accepting you'll probably slip up a few times when trying to break a habit and coming up with a plan is one thing. Preventing feelings of frustration and failure when you do slip up is another story. If you fall back into an old habit, you might wonder, can I really do this? You might begin to doubt yourself and feel inclined to give up. Let's say, suppose you're trying to quit smoking and you succeed for 3 days in a row. On the fourth day, you have a cigarette and spend the rest of the night feeling like a failure. 13. Start from small, trying to kick multiple habits in the same go. The image of a new, improved self can be a powerful motivator, especially when you first decide to change unwanted habits. If the habits go together, you might find it easier to address them at the same time. For example, if you want to stop smoking and drinking, and you always do those two things together, quitting both at once may make the most sense. 14. Change your environment. If you move to a new place, you won't have all of these environmental signs. If you take advantage of a time when you go on vacation, or when you do something else for a few weeks, those are really good times to break a habit. Maybe you're trying to break the habit of always ordering takeout because it's costing you too much money. I would like to request you please keep watching our video, share and like this video so that we can bring you more knowledgeable videos for you.